Patty, back again, Soup Queen, and today I'm going to be making bean soup, or otherwise known as dump it in, because that's how easy it is. I'm going to give you some tips along the way so that you'll be able to do this quickly and have a really hearty meal. First thing we're going to do is start with our big pot again. This is about an 6 to 8 quart pot, and I filled it about a quarter of a way with water. So, about 2 to 3 quarts of water is in there already. We may need to add some more. And what we're going to do next is we're going to start dumping things in. And first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to add ham. I used 1 ham steak cut up. If you have a bone ham that you've used for Easter dinner or whatever, you can use that. I also then bought some ham hocks, and there are 3 meaty ham hocks I'm going to throw in the pot. Okay, that's what we start with. Next, I'm going to dump in a can of 15 ounces of tomato sauce, a 28-ounce can of diced tomatoes, and 6 cans of beans. I've rinsed them out. You can dump them all in if you want to, if you don't mind the salt content. You can also use the bean packets that you can get with 7 beans or 12 beans, whatever you want, whatever you like. Soak them overnight, do the directions, and then dump them in. That's pretty much all the canned stuff. Next, I chopped up 4 stalks of celery. I'm going to dump those in. For this time, I usually use just, I chop up my own carrots. You can go to the salad bar at your local grocery store and get everything you need already chopped up. That was some carrots that were shredded. I have 1 medium onion chopped. I have some fresh basil, about 2 teaspoons of fresh basil. And, of course, remember my Italian roots, got to have the garlic. And I have some minced garlic that I have right out of the jar, or you can use fresh and mince that up. I used about a tablespoon of garlic. Next, I'm going to throw in salt and pepper and a little bit of hot pepper. Just a little bit. Depends. Again, everything is to taste, so you decide how much you like, how much you don't like. And this is the secret ingredient. In our family, beans can cause toots. This is anti-toot. This is about 1 teaspoon of baking soda. You put that in here and it helps control the toots. Okay? So everything's in. We're going to turn on the stove and we're going to cook it for, several hours. Now, what else is really good if you work? You can do all of this in your slow cooker and cook it at 10 hours on low or 6 hours on high. And so you have a nice big pot of soup when you're done from work. This, you can see, it's going to be really pretty. It's got lots of fresh veggies and beans in it. The beans that I use are black beans, kidney beans, cannelli beans, navy beans, pinto beans. So I will throw in some spinach later on towards the end of it, because I don't like my spinach to be overcooked. So it goes in like the last half hour, 45 minutes, just to get it soft. And it's really lovely. And spinach is really good for you too. That is it. That is your dump it in bean soup. It will take about 5 to 10 minutes of prep time if you have to cut your own veggies up. Or when you go to the grocery store, get already the chopped up celery. You can get onions. What else? Onions and celery, and then you can buy, like I said, the already minced garlic. You can use fresh basil, or you can use the powdered basil. One more thing is how to chop the onion. Now, I showed you this on my first video. I'm going to show it again because I got a lot of comments that people wanted to know, how did I do that? Okay, you're going to cut off a flat piece of your onion, okay, a side of your onion so that it's flat, okay, so it sits. And what you're going to do then is you're going to make diagonal slices one way, turn it around, and do it the other side. Okay, now you're going to make 90-degree cuts on your onion. Okay, you go all the way down as far as you can. Go around over here. And then you just go down with your knife, and look, it already dices it for you. It's already cut. Okay, that's another tip. And this, is getting close to the end of soup weather, so I'll be doing some soups that are good for summer weather too. Later on I have a gazpacho recipe that came right from Spain. I have a vichyssoise recipe that's really good, and a few others that in there that would be really good for summer. Okay, so we're going to cook this for several hours, and we'll be back when it's done. It's 5 minutes till 2. We started about 1/4 of. So you can see it's very little prep time, and we'll be back about 6 o'clock to do the final. See you then. Hi, we're back. It's 6 o'clock. Soup is finished, and we are ready to dole out our soup. This is what it looks like when it's finished. I threw in the spinach. And I cut up the ham. Something you might want to do is, I know a lot of people complain that they couldn't get my recipes fast enough, so I have created a blog, and it's called soupqueenandmore.blogspot.com. Go there and you'll be able to copy down the recipes. I'll have lots of recipes and tips for you as well. Have a great day. See you next time.